In a simple sentence, there are often essentially three main elements: the subject, the person or thing doing the action, the verb, the action itself, the object, which is the person or thing affected by the action, or the person or thing that the action is happening to. For example, the boy eats the sandwich. In this sentence, the boy is the subject because he is the person doing the eating. Eats is the verb, the action. The sandwich is the object, the thing affected by the action, i.e. the thing being eaten. Some more examples. I drive my car. He paints the house. We prepare the dinner. In these sentences, the verb is in the active form. The emphasis is on the person or thing doing the action. In fact, most sentences use the active form of the verb. However, sometimes we want to focus on the person or thing that is affected by the action, or that the action is happening to, instead of the person or thing doing the action. This could be for many reasons. Perhaps we don't know who or what is doing the action. Perhaps for some reason we don't want to say who or what is doing the action. We don't care who or what is doing the action. It's unimportant. Or the person or thing affected by the action is far more important than the person or thing doing the action. When this is the case, we put the person or thing affected by the action first in the sentence, so it becomes the subject. We then need to change the verb to its passive form. Taking our first example of an active sentence, the boy eats the sandwich, if we want to make this into a passive sentence, we say, the sandwich is eaten by the boy. As you can see, we put the sandwich first in the passive sentence. It becomes the subject. The boy goes to the end of the sentence and we use the word by. The verb is converted into its passive form. To create the passive form of the verb, we use the auxiliary verb be followed by the past participle of the main verb. To form the past participle of a regular verb, you simply add ed to the end. However, many verbs are irregular and simply have to be learned. The past participle never changes in a passive sentence. Only the tense of the verb be changes. A few examples. Firstly, in the present simple tense. Active, he repairs my car. Passive, my car is repaired by him. Note that since he has become an object in the passive sentence, we must use the object pronoun him. Active, they paint the house every year. Passive, the house is painted every year by them. In this sentence, you can see that the persons doing the action, they, is considered less important and so can easily be excluded. In fact, in a passive sentence, we often do exclude the person or thing doing the action. If we do want to include it, we simply use the word by. We can do the same thing in the past simple. Last week they made a big decision. Last week a big decision was made. She baked a cake every day. A cake was baked every day. He ate all of the sweets secretly. All of the sweets were eaten secretly. The passive is really not so difficult to form, even though sometimes it can look a little complicated. Let's try some continuous tenses. Firstly, the present continuous. They are repairing my car. My car is being repaired. He is filming the events. The events are being filmed. And now the past continuous. The dog was chasing the cat. The cat was being chased. We were eating the last meal of the holiday. The last meal of the holiday was being eaten. Following the same logic for other tenses, so in the future, he will destroy the opposition. The opposition will be destroyed. You will find a way to resolve the problems. A way will be found to resolve the problems. They are going to clean the car. The car is going to be cleaned. You can also use modal verbs in a passive sentence. They must repair the car. The car must be repaired. They should leave him alone. He should be left alone. We might clean the house. The house might be cleaned. The passive is very common in English and is used frequently in everyday speech, as well as in newspapers and in more formal speech. Just follow the simple rule and you won't have any problems. Verb be in whatever tense you are using, plus the past participle of the main verb.